Hello guys, back to another boxing gamer YouTube video. So today I'll be showing you a strat which works perfectly for newcomers to this game. So you need to at least have 15 bonds, at least, because in order to buy the minor class. If you could buy any starting items, that would be great. But we're not doing it in any special mode, we're just going to do it in normal. Oh, and that's because with the minor, yeah, okay. So basically, what you should do once you get in the game is use your 2 coals which you spawn with, and you can buy basic. I have a stood-off shotgun because I have the game pass, but that's a little bit unfair, so I'm not going to use it. So basically, this train doesn't have the best protection, but at the same time it's decent. So, do all the basics, but buy 1 extra coal. And then go to the gunsmith, and this is where you can get the navy revolver. Costs more, but you can't get any ammo for it. So we should get the revolver if we just have enough money to buy 1 light ammo. And then we should put that coal which we bought in and drive to the next town. And as well, since zombies can jump through windows, and as well, the reason why we have the minor class is because and stop anywhere if they have ores, because it gives you extra money. And as well, look, like that gold, or stop for that, because you can get a decent amount of money. Because let's say if you're about to die, then you can go, oh, at least I have a couple of gold ores. So, as well, the reason why we have the night lantern is because if our train ever runs out of fuel out of nowhere, then we can wait until night, knowing we aren't just going to die soonest. And as well, we can see in the dark because of that. So it gives us quite a high advantage. But with this strategy, you should, by way of estimating this, about maybe at most 50 to 75 bonds, maybe even 110 maybe. But stopping at the ores is optional. It gives you more money, but doesn't mean you have to specifically go there. Like, I won't be stopping, but if you want, you can stop at all the ores come along the way. And one thing which I have to get straight is aim the revolver. Because if you don't aim the revolver, it's very hard to aim properly. Like, you see town up ahead. Whoop, we're going to take my hand off the W. So, slow down. Aim. Well, you can see. Ooh. And if they start coming towards you, for some reason they don't jump through this window, but okay. And just you should try to kill them at most with your revolver. But because since the zombies can actually kill you very easily if you aren't careful, you should use your ammo as responsibly as possible. Like since they don't jump through these windows for some reason, you can kind of take your time. But since there's no ammo left, but if it turns night, might just wait the night out. And as well, since I've no ammo, well, hopefully use your ammo more better than mine, because for some reason they weren't two-shotting like what they should have done. So what you can do is you see, since I jumped there, look how much health got rid of when I was just in there for a couple of seconds. That's why you should get as close as you can. And that's why I didn't tell you to do that with the gun thing, because if you got shot, well not shot, attacked and killed, then that would be my fault. Or you can get, if they're close enough, and then if you can't go to the town for whatever reason, like mine's a station, I can't go to the town because I'm going to get overrun by zombies soon. And so that's why I said to sometimes stop at doors, for in case if that happened, like what happened to me. I shouldn't really happen to you, but if you're unlucky enough, then it will. And as well, search around the whole thing to make sure. Or if you don't have enough money, you can just AFK and just let like if you don't have a lot of fuel and if it's zombie night, just AFK and look around, and then you can wait. Hang on a second. But I was a bit unlucky, but the strat should be good. So basically, so, sorry. Then you should really, and then if there's any horses, just kill them with your pickaxe, because they give a decent amount of fuel. as well, if you're unlucky like me as well, one thing which I should mention now, stop at coals. That means when you look, like me, go over to it, and if you're lucky you can get 3 coals, like me. Oh, that was lucky. You should try to buy enough fuel at the late game to store, and then you can just focus on ammo, upgrade your train, etc. As well, if you see any ammo, collect them. So if you do not collect them, it can be very deadly, because your revolver should be at the start, but if you got enough money from the first town, and then you can upgrade to whatever gun you can afford to. And as well, you should always, no matter the circumstances, think about, is that town worth it to go to? But if you come across bandits and you have ammo, no, you should be able to deal them pretty fine. Because bandits shoot quite slowly, or like in my case, not at all for some reason. You can also nick their horses, which will give you a faster travel. Like, nick the freshest horse there. Or if you want, you can kill the others for fuel, but so I'm not going to. So, if you are good enough, stop at these. But since I'm not good enough, I'm not going to stop at them. That's too big of a town, so I can't stop there. But I was lucky, I got bandits. And the last thing is you should buy iron metal sheets to cover the windows, to make sure you don't get shot to death. And as well the front if you can, and the back and that sides, to make sure they can't climb, because they shouldn't be able to climb. But if they do climb through your windows, or you can put barricade. That means when they drop through, they're already getting damaged. Or you can put landmines, which I wouldn't recommend because it also kills you. Unless if you're trying to end your run quickly, I wouldn't recommend to do that. So you see, I saved my $10. Now I've got 115, which is a lot more than what I had. And as well, if you know you can afford another gun or upgrade your gun, you can actually sell your gun for extra money. So 130. I'm gonna get a shotgun. That means I can get, and you should try to estimate, and like me, since I got 35 left, I should try to not buy panic stuff, but if you know you have to, well then do what's necessary. And as well, hell, buy fuel. Because if you're stuck out in nowhere, wait, that won't be very good. So, put that in, get my shotgun out. And you should always try to save some money, That means you should try to save up to $10 to $30. That means when you really need it, you don't go, oh no, I do not have enough money. Try to say, what happened? Press the space bar. No, don't stop. Well, when it's night, just don't stop for anything. Because since we're new to the game, obviously, this is the best thing for noobs. You shouldn't, well, or beginners, you shouldn't stop at anything. Well, you've seen I collected 0 bonds so far, but I was unlucky a lot of the time. So you should, if you're lucky, have 6 to 30 bonds in the between, maybe. And as well, if your fuel's about to run out like mine, if you think they're running towards you, you can shoot them. So they despawned, which was a little bit annoying. But now I can go to this building over it, and hopefully there's some fuel in there. Or she'll have to wait for next night, kill the zombies there. And you should know one thing about zombies. They are the most common enemy, so if you're not good at fighting zombies, you should Paris. Because those are like the #1 enemy in the game which you'll find. That's the first enemy which you'll probably find. And you see all this, like if you see wooden stuff, don't bother to save it and sell it, because it's not worth a lot. Lightning rod, that is useful. That means you can stand near the train and where is the train? There it is. So this strat is kind of a luck-based strat, because if you're unlucky and you can't go to any towns, this is also a winning strategy. You should be able to win if you practice enough, since I'm not ideally good at the game. Aim and look. So you should go to your inventory, drop all the wooden stuff, and you should always look at the fuel counter for in case that means you don't constantly just keep dropping more stuff in, then you're wasting precious fuel items. Like if you see, I'm constantly trying to save money. But if you're not, getting a lot. But at the lowest you can get is like about 30 bombs per run. There's better strats than this, but they're with like the higher grade classes, and they're more hard and complicated strats. So I specifically made this strat for people which aren't particularly good at this game. And if you see a werewolf, don't go over it and try to kill it, because there's a 99.9% chance you'll die, especially if you're using close range. Unless if you... wait, hang on a second. So when you're at the thing, sell everything which you have. Oh. And as well, if they're useless items, just and as by the way, where you should stick your lightning rod near your horse. That means your horse can't be lightning striked. If you don't have a horse, just put it in centre of the train. And as well, you should try to buy lanterns, because they make your train more brighter, which helps you to locate it. Because if you go behind it and you suddenly can't see the light when it's night, you've cooked. But that's it here, and just keep tuning that strat. Save, buy, mine, save, buy, loot, 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 loot. So that's all I got for this tutorial. So can you please like and subscribe, really appreciate it. Bye.